Professor Paul Grant to Symbiosis Institute of Operations Management, Nashik. I, Sandhya Nehru, and my co-host for the session, Shashank Parvankar, are honored to greet Professor Paul Grant here today to deliberate an important concept, changing dynamics in learning. Professor Paul is a prolific writer in social policy and has done his Masters in International and European Studies, Third World Route from Coventry University. He has honours in BA Sociology from Goldsmiths College. Professor Paul is currently working at University of Wolverhampton and has held esteemed positions in various universities like Birmingham Polytechnic, Handsworth College of Further Education, Bournville College of Further Education, Aston Institute and Citrus Projects. Now, my co-host Shashank will take over the mic.
Professor Paul has authored many renowned books such as Against the Odds and published many well-received reports. He has global teaching experience ranging from the Caribbean, Bangladesh, Tanzania, South Africa, etc. So we look forward to gain a lot from his vast teaching experience. May I now request Professor Eitel to felicitate Professor Paul. May I request Professor Eitel to take the front seat? Professor Paul to share his thoughts.
How are you? Is everyone okay? Yes. Can we be informal? Is that all right?
Yes.
I'm going to spend a couple of minutes just messing about in my bag and getting the presentation ready. Is that all right?
Yes.
You know the kind of things. If I say bad things, does this blow up?
No.
No electricity?
Jungle.
Slow down. You need to slow down. I tend to speak like I'm on drugs. So if I speak too quick, this is really bizarre. Because at home, this is a small room. So I just hit the back of the room without. So if I shout, please forgive me, okay? Your teachers tell me that you're very bright. Is this the case? I like this fellow. And you're going to be lead. Is it projector? Nobody told us, making us look bad. So your teacher said you're very bright and that you're going to be great leaders and managers in the years to come. Is that correct?
Yes.
You like that too? Okay. And I'm really, really grateful for the time that you've given me this morning to share with you. So I'm not going to come to you So I'm not going to come to you as an expert foreigner. Anyone? Is this being recorded? I'm going to have to rephrase what I just thought to say then. Remember what the Buddha says about question everything. If you see someone from a foreign country coming into your university, your college smiling, question everything. Do not take what we say at face value. We are not necessarily here for your health. Is that okay? Yes. So today, all I want to do is to have a conversation with you. Right? I'm coming as, I just want to say this, an uncle from abroad. Not a professor, okay? Is that alright?
Yes.
Since I've been in that, how cool is that? You think I've planned this? You can see how much work I've done in the last few days since I've been here. Alright. Such a liar. Look, mouth. You know what we're told to do when we do presentations about don't do things at the last minute, don't do things so that people can see what you're doing. I'm breaking every one of those rules now. Right? Excellent. This looks quite intelligent, doesn't it? Really? He's going, no it doesn't. Alright. So, here's our starting picture. How many of us feel like this fellow? Stupid. No, he's not stupid. Look. Oh my God. The ground is coming. Okay? Many of us, when we're doing courses, especially postgraduate courses, we feel a little bit out of our depth. Cool. Is this like a lightsaber? Many of us feel out of our depth, and we feel as though the ground is rushing up to meet us. I don't know, have any of you ever fallen from a great height? It's not a pleasant experience. The falling is okay. It's the stopping that's the problem. Alright? So what we're going to try and do today, please God, please God. Yes, could you just show the amateur? That's broken for you too. Okay, it's alright. Because it was interesting, was a young woman here just looked at the two men. Stupid boys. Now it occurs to me that we're all planners in this room, huh? We're all planners. And we all experience stress. Now the main point I want to get across today is that we have to plan success. It doesn't just happen. And if we plan success, we release the stress. Look at poor Harry Potter. Stressed. You can't see the thing on his head, but he's stressed. Alright? So let's just plan. I've broken it again. Which one do you press? Oh. Thank you. That's lovely. So, this is about developing our critical thinking together. Now, I've been told that you're all very intelligent fellows.
Yes.
And that you wouldn't be here if you weren't ambitious. You wouldn't be here if you couldn't do the job. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, keep talking. Right. I know that you can think critically, otherwise you wouldn't be here. You don't get onto this course if you're a fool. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. Right. So all I'm going to do this morning is to remind you of things you already know, to affirm the skills that you have, and perhaps give you 1, 2 things you may not know. Okay? Different ways of looking at things, right? So that's what we're going to do. You have to point yourself. Oh, goodness. She's going to get cross with me. How many pictures can you see? How many faces?
2 faces. 2. Marilyn Monroe and Einstein.
Einstein and who else?
Marilyn Monroe.
Excellent. So, sometimes things aren't always clear-cut. Sometimes things may be confused. All of us know how to deal with simple problems. That's why they're called simple. When things become confused, we can become confused because we don't know how to see something. Okay? Now this is an exercise. Sorry. This is a simple exercise. Now you're all very intelligent people. You should be able to get this one like this. Okay? So. One more. That's it, stop. So there's a simple connection between all of these words. Can you tell me what it is? It's easy. Anyone with a basic education can see this. I don't want to make you feel bad or anything, but give them one more. That's giving you the final clue. That's all you need to know, really. Pardon me?
Instinct.
What?
Instinct.
Instinct. I won't ask you to explain that because your mind is very strange. It works, but it's strange. Okay, so that's a very good answer, but not quite right. Has anyone got anything else? Any other answers? I mean, this is very simple, seriously. Not what? Not vowels. Can I see your accreditation, please? Nashik Primary School. No. How many English words do you know that don't have vowels? Okay. There's a slightly more sophisticated answer. Okay. Has anyone got any idea? Okay. Next couple of slides. Go on again, please. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And again. Keep going. Sorry, this is my... You know, like when you're playing with animation. Okay, take it back a bit. Sorry, it's my fault, not yours. That's it. Look. Can you see it now? What can you see? Alphabetical order. Stupid foreign man. 2 minutes ago it's like, oh, I've got no idea. Now because it's in bold, it's alphabetical order. Silly. As you can see. Okay, we've got the idea, yes?
Yes.
So, even simple things sometimes can be confusing. Even simple things which have simple patterns we may not see because we have strange minds, because we're at primary school, because we have attitude. Okay? So again, one of the things we need to be aware of is sometimes we need to turn down the noise. We need to listen to one voice, look for a simple structure, and ask simple questions. Just like here. Now many of you, you've worked in industry, you've got your degrees, you've got your professional qualifications. Sometimes when a problem comes up, it's not that you have no frameworks for understanding it, it's that you have too many. Does that make sense? Like, and you have voices, it could be this, 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 it could be this. Does that make sense? So sometimes what I found really useful is just to take one approach, listen to one thing. Even if there are many others, just listen to one. Apply a simple structure to the problem and ask simple questions. This may not be the best voice, the best structure, or the best questions, but what it allows us to do is to take a step forward. Because if we stay at the place where there are many voices, many frameworks, many questions, and much confusion,